Hey y'all, it's me, Danielle, your fave, back with another YouTube video. Shout outs to us for making it through 2020. So glad she's over. Hopefully, 2021 isn't as trash. Hopefully, God willing. But this video is going to be a lock update because your girl has locks and this is about to be like year 3 of my journey. I cannot believe it. These babies are real. Like, I'm for real locked at this point. Like, these are solidified at this point. So I just want to share some changes, updates, what's been going on, share my questions, comments, and concerns because I need y'all to clue me in on some stuff, like for real. So let's get into this video. So I have had my locks officially for 2 years and 10 months. So I officially started my lock journey in March of 2018 with two strand twists. And I just started because I was super like over my hair. Like I was used to like doing my hair every week. Like I was that natural hair girl who was up doing like roller sets and stuff late into the wee hours of the morning because I knew my hair had to be on point. But I just got to a point where I didn't even want to comb it, wash it, nothing. And my sister had had locks for, I want to say 6 years then. And my mom was literally like a year into her sister lock journey. So I was like, yo, I might as well start locks too. And a million years later, here we are. I am hyped at like how my locks have formed over the years. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. So the number one thing that has changed for me is that my hair has grown like so much. Like when I first started in my little twists, they were so short and I felt so ugly. Like, so one thing you need to know when you're starting your locks is that just how the locks form, the process with that, your hair will grow out of your hair and then it will kind of like coil up in itself and then compact as it's building the lock. So you will find that when you start out, your hair may be a certain length, but as your hair is getting used to the locks and the locks are forming, your hair will shrink up. Like your hair is going to get short, girl or guy. So be prepared because Danielle was not prepared at all. I was about to end my lock journey before it even started. But a million crying nights later, here we are. I will do a 360 so I could see because she is growing. I mean, a lot of YouTube videos I did see said that like you after your second year of having your locks, that's when you really start to see the growth because at this point your locks are fully formed. So now all they're doing is hanging. So that is very true. Realest piece of YouTube lock advice I've ever gotten, and it is true. So now that we've gotten that highlight out the way, let's get into questions and concerns that I have. Like, let's talk about this Lynn. I am not here for her at all. So, as I mentioned, I just washed my hair this past weekend, and my boyfriend helped me do this apple cider vinegar rinse with baking soda because that's what you do to like detox your locks. And it was great. Like, my hair never felt so clean, never felt so light because obviously 3 years in, this is 3 years worth of product and buildup and dirt and lint. So it was so gross. Like I'll insert footage here if I have it. But the thing is, I don't know if you know this because I didn't know it, but when you do an apple cider vinegar rinse or like usually these detox processes, it draws everything out to the surface. So as you see the color of the water once you're done, it looks disgusting because that's all the crap that they're pulling out of your hair. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. The lint. Let's talk about the lint. So it pulled all the lint out of my hair. Wait, let me not even say it. It did pull it out of my hair. It pulled it to the surface. So now we have this white lint in my very dark hair, and they're in an entanglement. Shout out to August Alsina, but I am not here for it. And the other day, I was there trying to take it out my lock, almost cut my lock off because that lint was in there. Like, I'll see if I could like show you, like here. I see my hair is so dry, but like you see this lint, like it wasn't there before, but because that apple cider vinegar like really drew the lint out. It's all in the surface, it's all in the front. So like you can see like you have these two here. Hopefully you can see it. Like here and here. See if I find some others. Like I have a lot of lint. Like I didn't even realize I had all this lint. I don't know. You can kind of see like these light spots. That's lint. That is lint. Like this whole time I'm here thinking like, oh, that's like leftover shampoo. Leftover shampoo, see it there? Or like Buildup. That is lint. I am so over this lint. And I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm low-key embarrassed. I'm a little embarrassed. The other day I went to work and I had my hair like up in a ponytail. And when I got home, I don't know, something told me to like take a picture of the back of my head just to see how it's looking. I will insert that picture here because when I think about how I had been walking around the whole day with an entire hoodie worth of cotton lint and stuff in my hair, ugh, ugh. So I will highly recommend you do the apple cider vinegar rinse if you feel like you have a lot of buildup because it's amazing. It's amazing for your hair. Just be prepared of all the lint that it will draw to the surface and have your tweezers handy. Even better if you can get somebody to do it for you because there are some angles like the back of my head that I just can't access myself. So you will need additional help. Okay, so like the last issue I am having now is that because of the pandemic and then me trying to just like conserve as much money as I can, I haven't been going to the loctician that often. Like the last time I went, I want to say was in like October, maybe. And I retwisted my hair myself like December. Yeah, mid-December. So my hair has been mainly retwisted like this. The only thing that concerns me about that is that I'm worried about the integrity of my lock. Like I don't want my lock to thin out or start to unform, if you get what I mean. So as you can see, I have like small to medium locks. That's the lock size that I have. Because again, I did start out with 2-strand twists, but they did unravel and ended up creating 2 locks. So for every 1 lock that I was trying to form with my 2-strand twist, I ended up having 2 because it just unraveled and that's how my locks formed. So I do have like areas like on my side like this where it feels like it's thinning out just because like this isn't a lock, this is my actual hair. And then you have hair like this, I'll like see it like this where hair will just be coming out. So like there are a lot of spots, like as you can see, like there are a lot of like frizzy spots. Like this isn't too bad because I retwisted 1 wash ago, so like 3 weeks ago. So when I washed my hair, it wasn't too bad. But when I tend to stretch out my retwisting for like a long period, like say I go like 2 to 3 washes before retwisting, my hair gets really bad and starts to like come out. Meaning that like I'll have new growth and then like this hair that you see here, the new growth, it'll like just start coming out of my lock. Like hopefully that makes sense. So I am a little bit worried about like how my locks are gonna let me rephrase that. I'm being more like cognizant of my hair not being retwisted and making sure that like I kind of go through my locks. One, make sure they're separated, and then any hair that I see like coming out of my lock, like I can't find any right now, but any hair that I feel like is furrow coming out of my lock, I'll just go in and like kind of like wrap it back around here. Like see here, like it's so loose, and again like this is the new growth, but it just makes my lock feel so thin because you have my lock here, but then my new growth here is like it just feels so thin. Like am I bugging? Like am I just tweaking right now? Like let me know in the comments. Like is this something that I should be concerned about? Because I could just be in my head. That is a very, very real possibility. So that is all for this update video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got something from it. Feel free to share your lock updates below in the comment section. Any helpful tips you have for people just starting out in their journey, for people like me who just, I guess, are veterans. Can I call myself a veteran in the lock journey game? But yeah, I mean, like, if you guys have any helpful suggestions, be sure to share them below in the comment section. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and follow me on Instagram. I'll put all that info in the description box, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.